What's up? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we have a new release from the Boyz. I haven't reacted to anything from the Boyz since they released their last song, Whisper, which I was a big fan of. I'm also a big fan of The Stealer and Maverick and a few of their other songs as well, but I haven't really done like a deep dive on the group. So I know like 3 or 4 of the members pretty confidently, but the others, I could not name confidently at all. So forgive me if I get anyone's name wrong, or just avoid naming people because names and faces are a bit of an issue for me. I do really like the Boyz. I think that they're a group full of talent. They have what it takes to be up there with the best boy groups. And I think, I'm not really sure on what the popularity of the Boyz is, but I think that they're pretty close to one of the most popular 4th gen boy groups at the moment, at least top 10. There's a lot of them, so top 10's a really good place to be. So yeah, very excited to see what they've got for us this time. I'm gonna go out on a limb based on the teaser images that I saw, that this one's going to be more in line with the Maverick concept than the Whisper concept, because that one was very like bright and colorful, and the Maverick one was a bit darker. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm expecting going in. I don't know what the music's going to sound like though, because I have skipped out on listening to sort of teaser videos and sound bites and stuff like that. So yeah, we're just going to jump in and check it out and see what they've got for us this time. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's go.
shocking roar. Don't call me lately. 아기란 걸로 가정해. 욕망을 멈추지도 못한 영원히 용서받지 못한 존재라 금지된 것을 꿈꾸네. 웃긴 내 손발은 자유를
This is sick so far. Is Eric back for this comeback? Wait, I like that a lot. The whistle in the background. Also, that's new, right? He's changed up again. He looks like, in the last comeback, he like sort of emphasized the prettiness side of him, because he's a very pretty young man, but this time he's sort of going for like a more fatal look, I guess you could say, and it's working for him. But I really like this backing whistle sort of. It doesn't sound quite like a whistle, it kind of sounds like a synth, but it's sort of a weird combination of both. Maybe they have processed this whistle into a synth, who knows. But I like it in the background with all of this like chorus beat going on. It's a very nice sort of sound to be hearing persisting through it. Let's keep going. Choreo goes hard, as to be expected of the Boyz. Is that Q with the crop vest thingy? Oh yeah, that is Eric, right? Oh, nice. I like that cut. Oh, this is going to build into a really strong last chorus. Vocals. They put effects on his arms, so that was really fast. Actually, you know what it is? I think that sound is like one of those, like it's been processed for sure, but it's one of those whistles where you sort of like, you hold it and then it's got like a stick that comes out the bottom that you move up and down. I think it's one of those that they've kind of processed a little bit. I don't think it's like an actual like person whistling, but I really like that. The whole time, from the time that the first chorus dropped up until the end of the song, the one thing that I had in my head was like, this sounds like something that Monster X would have done if they had debuted like a couple years later. And I really like that because I've said before in previous reactions that I think Monster X is a group that fourth gen groups should be looking at to sort of know where to go with their sound, because a lot of fourth gen groups are going from that age where they're like around 18 to 20 sort of area, and they're sort of hitting that early to mid 20s age. And I think that Monster X has always been sort of that group where even when they were younger, they sort of approached their concepts with a little bit more maturity, even a little bit of sex appeal at the same time. And I think that they've kind of nailed that in this one. I actually really like this song. I really like that they're sort of leaning into that side of things. It feels like they're way more grown up in this one than they were in Whisper. And I know that Whisper was them sort of emphasizing their sort of cute side as well. So it's not like a super fair comparison to be making. It's like, it's not like they've gone from being that to where they are now, because if you look back at their other stuff, they've done slightly more mature stuff as well, like the Stealer and Maverick and stuff. They were all, even Thrill Ride was a little bit more, I think Thrill Ride's the name of the song, a little bit more mature than Whisper. That was sort of like a one-off. But this feels like they've sort of taken the next step from those other ones into a little bit more maturity, and I really like the direction that they're going in with that one. So yeah, forgive me for not knowing the names, but they all really killed it. I really liked, basically from the moment their sort of mini, wasn't even mini, but like the dance break happened from basically around here. The rest of the song is just like, it's exactly what I wanted from the song, basically. Also, that part there with, I think it's Q, how he's moving his arms. Are they putting him in like 1.5 speed or something? Because his arms look like they're moving way too fast for it to be at normal speed. But maybe that's just like a trick of the camera, because I imagine that's part of the choreo. But yeah, that I think is one of my favorite songs from the Boyz. I have, like I said at the start, I have not checked out. I don't think I've heard all of their title tracks. I've definitely not heard many of their B-sides, if I've even heard any of them, to be honest. Maybe one or two, but nothing that I could name off the top of my head, unless Thrill Ride is a B-side, but I don't think it was. either way, the boys are going in a really good direction with this song. I really, really like the sound in this song. The whistle sort of thing that they have going on the whole way through, coming in and out, was like very addicting in the way that like I'm going to be remembering that melody and it's going to get stuck in my head, and that's going to make me want to listen to the song more. So they nailed it there. And I think that choreo wise, I definitely want to check out the dance practice because the boys always kill it in the choreo aspect of things. They're one of the strongest dancing groups that I can think of off the top of my head, especially in fourth gen. They always have very difficult choreographies, even some like theatrics and like tricking, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'm very excited to check that out when it drops. If you have any suggestions on where to go next for the boys out of the songs that I didn't mention already, please suggest it. If you know anything about the members, because I only know, like I said, 3 or 4 of them. So feel free to drop some details as well in the comments. And yeah, let me know what you thought of the video, and I'll see you next time.